Good evening, YouTube. So, if you have Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for the PS3, then chances are you've played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on the PS2 and will likely remember the cheat codes. Now, if you play the PS3 version, all your cheats will work, except here's the thing. Say you want the weapons package number 2, which is normally R1, R2, L1, R2, left down, right up, left down, down, left. Instead of the R1, R2, L1, R2, it would be R2, R1, L2, R1, left down, right up, left down, down, left. So your R1, R2, L1, L2 buttons and your cheat codes get reversed on each other, basically. I tried entering the never wanted cheat when I first started the game, and it didn't work. So at first I thought, oh shit, the cheat codes don't work on the PS3 version. That's kind of shitty. I'm like, alright, whatever. So for a while I played a couple missions without using cheat codes, and then I'm like, okay, there's got to be a way to make these cheat codes work on the PlayStation 3. It's the same game. It's the only difference is the textures are a lot smoother. I did some digging around. I found a YouTube video, and one person like me experienced the same frustration, wanting to play San Andreas with cheat codes, but hitting the buttons like you're supposed to and it's not working. The person who made that video said, try reversing it and see what happens. And then the person responded with, thanks, it worked. And I'm like, wait a second. So I turned on my PS3, sent a friend request to a friend of mine I work with at work. He games and what have you. He does gaming and what have you. And after I did that, turned on San Andreas, and the first thing I did, never wanted cheat. After passing a couple of missions, it activated. I'm like, sweet! And then I'm like, oh, reversed it. Okay, so instead of doing R1, R2, L1, R2, left down, right up, left down, down, left, I went R2, R1, L2, R1, left down, right up, left down, down, left, and it said cheat activated. And I started scrolling through, and I'm like, ah! And it's now playing like I remember playing it on the PS2. So that's what's up. So if you're playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on the PlayStation 3, some of your cheats may work, some of them may not. You're going, why? And if none of them are working, complete a couple missions first when you first start out to see if that helps, and then you should be able to activate your never wanted and what have you. But if you're going to do that, like I said, if the cheat requires an R1 to start off with, you hit R2 instead. And that goes for all 4 of your R1, R2, L1, L2. You know, if you got R1, R2, L1, L2, you would hit R2, R1, L2, L1 instead. See what I'm saying? So, hopefully that helps. And, it's important if you're playing a violent video game that the violence stays in the video game. Yeah. Now, I have GTA San Andreas for the PS3. I got the PS3 version, and I'm playing it right now. Just to prove to you that I have the sawed-off shotgun ready to go, I'll give it a couple of quick blasts. So, yeah, hopefully that helps. The title of this video, self-appropriate, how to do cheats on PS3 for GTA SanAndreas. And instead of, you take every cheat code that you have for the PS2, any R1, R2, L1, L2, you reverse it. Plain and simple. So, hopefully that helps. At first I was like, what the hell, you know? I even talked about it in my rapping video that I made with Scotty. And then I figured it out, and I'm like, oh, okay, I see how they did it, alright. Cool. Until then, this is KingCobraJFS with another video, and happy gaming, fellow gamers.